this group of 4 guys, Oscar, Jorin, Aiden, and Romero, off and ready to help out Oscar with his next big dream. Oscar is working on gaining his clout and his name throughout the kingdom so that he can move up and work his way into being in power. Romero and Oscar are siblings, and they're pretty close. Aiden is childhood friend who's been gone for a while and is finally back with the group and happy to hang out. And Jorin was hired help, right? Or
you say hire, but that includes paying him?
Stryder.
Not so much hired.
Oh, sorry. It was you were inspired by Oscar's influence and you're interested in working with them.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was.
They seem like good people.
And if he has influence, then he can work towards making it a better place, which is your goals, Jorin.
Yeah.
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 Is there anything I left
Plus,
out?
we didn't know much about surviving in the woods and stuff, so Jordan helped us with that. Quite a big deal.
Do you keep putting a D in his name?
What is your name?
Jorin.
Jorin. No, it's a weird. All right, Jorin.
It's all weird.
Jorin, do you want the D?
No.
All right, Jorin, it is.
What a good intro. But yes, so we've got our group of goofballs ready to take on their next adventure. Anything else anyone wanted to add, or are you good?
You forgot the rabbit.
Yes, and Romero has his best friend, Bungie, who is his rabbit. He hangs out with him and helps Romero stay calm, and they're best of friends, and he's adorable. And why is my rabbit under my feet? Hello, what do you want? And off he goes.
Bye, Bun.
Yeah, he was literally under my desk. I don't know why he was under here.
Eating wires.
I hope not. The only wire he could have access to is my headset. I've caged off everything else.
If your mic cuts off halfway through, we know he's made it.
No, mic and headset are 2 separate pieces, so I won't be able to hear any of you, but you'll hear me screaming.
Sounds equally as entertaining.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, I guess we can go ahead and jump in on this.
Yep.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Cass, how did you go somewhere and just forget your bread? I'm very confused. I'm concerned. Anyway, alright. So we have our group of adventurers heading off to their next exploit with Oscar leading the way. Their plans are just to go off to the next town and work their way up slowly, hoping to, gain some notoriety on a small scale to work up towards a bigger scale. Unfortunately, Oscar, being enthusiastic as he is, wanted to head off to the next town as soon as possible, but didn't actually estimate the time it was that the amount of sunlight they'd have left for travel. So, they're not too far out of their own town before they realize darkness begins to fall, giving the party no choice other than to start setting up their camp. So, what do each of you do?
All right, Jordan, time to shine. Help us. What do we need to survive the night on the road?
I'm confident you can pitch a tent on your own, right?
Oh God.
He thinks we have tents. That's cute. And roll my bedroll.
Yeah, who did bring the tent?
Tent? I just sleep in a tree. I'm okay. But I don't know about you guys. I'll take a look around and make sure there's nothing immediately around that we should worry about.
Alright, since you're used to surviving out in the woods, you look around you and you don't see any signs of danger.
Alright, I hunt for some shelter.
you look around. It's mainly just a wooded area, so you could kind of like make a bed out of some fallen leaves and stuff within the woods to be comfortable, but there's nothing close enough that you would consider true shelter.
Damn.
You could light a fire to keep any beasts away in the night.
Or attract beasts.
Does fire tend to attract wild animals? I don't know. I'm not a tracker.
Well, does it look like it's gonna rain soon?
Nope, clear as day. Well, clear as night.
And did we have a cart we were traveling on, or were we just walking?
Walking. It wasn't a long travel. It should have taken you like half a day, but darkness started to set in.
Hmm.
I think the guide assumed we had horses, and that was my bad.
Of course.
Wait, isn't Jorin the guide?
Well, the guy I was talking to beforehand was
Ow.
telling me about this next town over.
You hired 2 separate guides?
I was just talking to this guy. I met him at a bar. He seemed on the up and up.
Seems legit.
I mean, everything seems safe enough. I don't see why we couldn't just bed down here.
Yeah. And if anything does come out of the night, I'll smack it in the head with my flail.
Alright, so you guys are just setting up bedrolls?
Yep.
Does
Yeah.
everyone have one?
Hey,
I do
brother.
Yep.
Yo, what's up?
Should we share like always?
Did you forget your bedroll? It's fine.
Some say
We'll
forget.
just we'll just take turns doing watch, and whoever is not, sleeping doesn't need a bedroll.
All right.
Alright, which one of you takes watch first?
I'll watch first.
Alright, and then Aiden, did you have a bedroll?
No, I do not.
What's your plan then?
You guys really are not prepared at all for the wilderness.
Well, out of character, I didn't have any money left. Normally, I'm the person with like 3 sheets worth of equipment. I guess I'll just stay up.
Okay.
I try to help
Gotcha.
him out by stuffing my backpack with my robe so that he at least has a pillow to lie on.
And who's that one for? Is that for Aiden? Okay. Alright. So, as you guys relax and, set up what you call camp, which is just... I would have thought one of you had a tent, but...
Some hobos just lying in the street.
yeah.
Like 5 gold. Like that.
You
Yeah,
saw our character sheets ahead of time.
no, as you
Just
guys...
declare that we have a free tent.
I can take... Jorin suddenly remembers that he had a tent this whole time. No.
Are you just testing us, Jordan?
It's only a tiny tent, though. It's for halflings.
Alright, fine. It's fine. You guys can sleep however you want.
That's just how poorly we are equipped for this journey.
You guys were so prepared for it to
The
just
only
be
one
a day
who brought
trip.
the only one who brought a bedroll was
2 of you.
Romero.
No, Jorin has
I have a
one.
bedroll.
Oh, okay. Well, then we have 2, and then
I
then
thought you said
someone
you could
can...
sleep in the trees.
I mean, it's a halfling bedroll. Like, I can sleep in a tree in my bedroll.
All right.
I gotta be comfortable in a tree still.
Why don't we
don't
just
wanna
keep
freeze to
walking
death.
through the night?
Well, no, it's fine. So you guys are settled down, you're laying down. As night finally descends and it gets completely dark, all of you become inexplicably tired. So, Oscar, even though you're trying to stay up to stay watch, you kind of nod off and fall asleep, sitting up. Aiden, Aiden, you find this robe in a backpack more comfortable than you thought. And you're also able to pass out through the night. The night's overall calm. Nothing wakes you, nothing stirs your sleep. But, Oscar, since you were kind of like sitting up in a way, you kind of start to wake up first from your slumber. Not exactly comfortable.
Been up this whole time. What?
As you wake up, you realize that there's a fog hanging thick in the air, and the trees around you are kind of look as if they're gray ghosts. So your tired eyes begin to adjust to the morning sun. It becomes clear that these aren't the same trees that surrounded you the night before.
Did we walk, sleepwalk? I don't. Hey, brother, wake up.
Yeah. Oh, what's up?
These trees seem a little off to you.
So I look around at the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't seem to be the same place we were. Did you move camp? Actually, how did you lift me in my sleep?
No, nothing like that. I might have closed my eyes for a brief moment, maybe 2 moments, and when I came to, we were here.
I guess we should get the ranger up and see where here is.
All right, Jorin.
What?
I think we have some scouting to do. The forest seems different.
This doesn't look anything like where we were. What'd you do?
Why does everyone think I did something?
Well, you're the one that woke me slightly, I assumed it was you. Everyone else was asleep.
Well, it might have been something magical. We should wake up the learned man.
I shake Aiden awake.
Oh, what's happening?
We don't know. Oscar thinks we might have been teleported or something.
These aren't the
Teleport.
same woods.
It's definitely not where we fell asleep.
Alright, so where do we go then?
We don't
Well,
know.
Judging by the positions of the stars and I don't know. None of us know.
Well, there's no point in staying here. I'm gonna start to roll up my bedroll, pack everything away.
We'll try and find where we are.
Yeah.
Does it look to be any indications of where we could be or an actual place to go to besides just these creepy spook trees?
Yeah, around you is just trees, and the only thing that seems to be a clear path to follow ahead of you is a lonely dirt road that cuts through the woods.
Well, there's a road. I guess we could follow it. And road means civilization, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, you guys ready to start hiking again?
Is it daylight or nighttime?
It's morning at this point.
Oh, okay. So we just gotta pack up to go.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So we
Roll
pack up.
up the old bedroll.
Okay. So,
Lead the way, Jorin.
Because I know where we are.
Well, you should hopefully be able to find us a path.
Do my best.
Oh, look. A path.
yeah. What part of the map do you guys see?
We
I'm
can
at
zoom
the
out and see
top
all of it.
left corner.
Yeah, you can
There's
see
a
all
ton
of
of it.
Alright, scroll
Oh, no,
all the
mine's
way
big,
to
man.
the right and look for the letter A. It's down middle, all the way to the right.
Down middle.
I don't have any letters
I
on
don't
my map.
see any letters.
Oh, okay. Do you guys see the Sphalic Woods? Right under the
I don't see any
Barovia?
Nope.
titles.
We
God
see the
damn it.
word
There's-
Barovia and that's it.
Alright.
And I think we see spots where there should be titles,
Alright.
but it's all blanked out.
Alright, so there's the blanked out title underneath Barovia, and then underneath there's the dirt road that cuts through the woods.
It has a I guess, a guard station looking thing on it.
Yeah. Alright, so you're starting
Oh, I
out.
can look on her map and see all this stuff. Yeah, secrets.
Cheater.
Yeah, so all the way on the right is where you're coming in from. There's that dirt path that leads up to, that you're following. So Jorin, as you lead the way, you notice that the dirt road is unkempt. There are black pools of water that stand like black mirrors along its muddy path. Above you is no sign of sky, only giant tree branches clawing through the thick fog. So as you walk, you come across high stone buttresses looming in the fog. Attached to the stonework are large iron gates. There's dew clinging with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. There are 2 headless statues of armed guardians on either side of the gates. Their heads are now lying among the weeds at their feet. As you guys approach and get closer, the gates swing open on their own, screeching as its hinges haven't been used in ages.
That's creepy.
Yeah, you're telling me, boss.
Did you say there was a guy trying to get in?
No, there's 2 stone guardians on either side of the gates.
Oh, okay, I thought you said there was something on the gate itself.
Yeah, I thought there was a guy before that part.
Dew clinging to the gates?
Oh, I thought you said a dude.
A dude. That's a very fitting to the whole mood. A dude clinging to the gate.
There's just a guy.
He's just swinging from the gates.
No, like the morning dew.
Okay, alright. Well, I guess,
Just Jeff Bridges swinging.
But yeah, so yep.
magical gates are quite welcoming. If not eerie.
Yeah, they're open for
Creepy
you.
magical gates. I don't like creepy magical gates. Only happy magical gates.
Is there like a sign on the gate or anything as to where it leads?
Nope. Nothing of note.
Did we establish that the gates were magical?
I mean, do non-magical gates just open up magically?
I mean, take a look around and see if I can find anyone that could have opened the gates.
You see no signs of life. You just see the thick fog and the woods.
Strange. Pet Bungie.
Maybe the wind blew them
Oh,
open.
Bungie. Bungie honks in response.
Well, Oscar, what do we do? I mean,
Clearly, this place has class. If they've built a nice entrance like this, let's walk in. Maybe there's a town of equal interest.
all right.
Alright.
So me and Oscar, I guess we
Sweet.
just start leaving. Down road.
Just keep on going.
Alright. As the group of you walk through the open gates, you hear screeching again behind you as the gates shut themselves behind you.
Yeah, that's never a good sign.
I just need a little bit of oil. That's fine.
So,
Sentient
breaking
gates
me
always
out.
creep me out.
Up ahead, as you continue to follow the road, you see more towering trees like those that were above you earlier. The only thing you see allowed through is the death gray light. What you can't help but notice, though, is that the trees seem to be clustered together in an unnatural closeness. Closer than you'd expect them to be in nature. As you venture further into the road, you hear nothing but silence, almost like one of a forgotten grave, yet it exudes the feeling of an unvoiced scream. Following further down the road, Aiden, you notice the scent of death on the air.
Anyone else get the heebie-jeebies from this place?
If that's what we're smelling, then yes.
I like to keep an open mind, but it is getting harder and harder to do so.
I mean, did you smell something? I don't smell anything.
But there's a scent of death over the land.
It's not a good sign.
The road leads further up to a village that, if you guys have the map open, It's a bit of a ways away, but you guys are speed walking as you're all horrified of staying in the forest for too long.
Now we're just getting like that really weird picture of us like doing like the mall shopper speed walking, little like squish with our hip things.
But yeah, you see that the road leads up to a village. Its tall houses are as dark as tombstones, and nestled among these solemn dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops. You hear a soft whimpering that draws your eye toward a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street.
Are they standing?
Yep, they're just standing in the middle of the road. You see a pair of children.
Good morning, children.
You hear the girl, Thorn, stop. They won't help us if you keep whining like this. She turns to the group and she says, please, can you guys just help us? There's a monster in our house.
A monster?
She's like, yes, it just makes all these noises and it just scares us. We don't even want to go in the house anymore. She turns and points to a tall brick row home that's seen better days. And it's... Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought there was a map for it. It's not up yet. It's fine. Its windows are dark. It has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate blocking the portico is slightly ajar. The houses on either side are completely abandoned. Their windows and doors are boarded up.
Where are your parents, small ones?
I don't know. Thorn won't stop whining. We don't know where they are right now. The monster's in the basement, and we have a baby brother on the 3rd floor, and we don't know what to do.
I pat the young boy on the head.
Hold on. Let me double check something. He kind of like gives off a little whimper and is really shy, but it seems to be more of a thankful whimper that he gives you. And sniffles his nose a little bit. He's clearly been crying for a little while.
I'd say, do you want to pet the bunny? And then I pull Bungie out.
He looks excited but nervous and holds on to the stuffed animal that he has for himself.
Now, did you say you had a baby brother on the 3rd floor as well?
Yeah, we hear him crying all the time, but we didn't get a chance to go and get him outside of the house.
All right, guys. Well, why don't we let's go in? Should we? Do you guys want to take care of that quote unquote monster downstairs, and I'll go grab this baby?
Should we split up?
Should we? Yeah. Maybe we should stick together and just get the baby out and then go back for the monster.
All right.
Okay. So you guys
Can we hear the monster from outside or the baby?
No. So you guys are approaching the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let me make sure I have this zoom okay. That should be
Unless the house attacks us.
it does not. Did your
A
characters...
house attacking you.
Did your characters
Oh,
come through on this map?
I'm still at the big map.
Yeah.
Alright. Chaotic. I thought I copied your characters over. Boop, boop, boop. Control X.
Ooh, look at maps we don't get to see yet.
Cheating.
Cheater, pumpkin, Mike.
Did that bring your tokens over? Where are your tokens?
I just see a black screen.
There's a black square.
You guys don't
Rectangle.
It might be because our tokens aren't on there if it's doing the dynamic lighting.
see it? I just put them on there. If it's doing dynamic lighting, gosh darn it.
I don't see me.
You don't see you.
Oh, I do see me. I'm like
Okay.
underneath of the thing.
Do you but you don't see the map right now?
No, I'm like underneath the map or something. I don't know.
Oh, I found me. Random clicking led to.
Advanced. I don't know how to make this one visible.
Is there a toggle? You gotta toggle?
Are you sure we're considered character tokens?
Yeah. Controlled by name. Oh, represents. Oh, you're right. Sorry, guys. I'm good at this. Where are your character's name? Yeah, it is Roll20 Rainbow. So this is for Romero. Did that do anything?
I still don't see anything.
Yeah, like Roll20 is cool. I didn't make these maps. This came with I bought the module for Curse of Strahd to do this stuff for me. But I didn't realize the map wouldn't automatically be visible for him if I brought them on. Has sight? What if I do that?
Has the ability
oh.
to see.
I can see my token.
Yeah, I can see my
and
token.
it's like a dark circle around.
Okay.
So is it just like has C, and then do you need to give us like a radius of how much we can see?
I know there's emits light. I see that. What if I do that button? What did that do?
Nothing.
Okay. I didn't think this.
Well,
Settings. Grid enabled. Type square. Enforced line of sight.
Do you have to go to like a how far line of sight is?
I might have to.
Or do we maybe need to do that in our character sheets?
Do your character sheets have?
Line of sight.
do you have
Or
Fog of
vision?
War set
Oh,
on?
hello.
Oh,
You got a little bit of
I
light
can
on
see.
you.
Hey.
See Oscar now.
Okay, yeah. Chaotic figured it out for me. What do you know
Spotlight.
what your lighting is? Because I know the house has unlit oil lamps throughout. So does anyone have dark vision or
I
Well,
have
I have
dark
a lamp.
vision.
you have a lamp? What's your? Let me pull up your character sheet. I'm smart, guys. I know what I'm doing.
I love lamp.
Crazy. Hush.
I have dark vision for 60 feet. But it's supposed to be dim light for me if I'm in the dark. And then I can cast light into his lamp.
Okay. Where is your lamp in your character sheet?
Mhm.
Core, bio.
In the core right there, I have lamp right above oil, paper, perfume, ink pen, ink, fine clothes.
Ah, I
You know,
see.
all the stuff you need for venturing.
Now, does it not give me the detail? 15. Hello, game.
If I cast light into it, it's 20 feet and 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim.
Okay, so then I'll do that, and everyone can see his because he has a lamp. Aiden, do you have dark vision? I guess I should pull that up myself. And then Jorin, pull up on my own. And then Romero.
I mean, I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, I gave you yours. You can see now, right?
It only shows me 25 feet.
I put in 60 by 60.
Oh, is it because of the map that we're on? Because if so, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, it might be. So yeah, Aiden, do you have... I'm trying to read through... Oh, this is Jorin's. I don't think I see dark vision for you, Jorin.
No,
Yeah,
I don't have dark
If
vision.
I move... Yeah, I do have 60 feet, because I can see on
Okay.
the side all the way up.
And then, what's the default number then for people that don't have dark vision?
0. If it's dark out, they can't see.
It's not that it's dark out. You're going into a... the house is has unlit lamps, so I'm going to say it's dim.
I thought, don't we get like 30 feet of dim light or something?
I'll Google it.
I know, I can check the rules real quick, please. No, that's not what it is. Info.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah, that is really cool, though.
Darkness.
And there's
lost
like
Romero.
doors right here, so
I
I
lost
can't.
him. Oh, that's magical darkness. No, I want...
Ah, oh, is that room yet?
Don't go wandering in other rooms.
I'm not.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, I didn't give you anything yet.
I just stay on top of you, so we're good.
There we go.
So,
I can move through squares with other people. It's all right.
Oh yeah, I guess you guys only get to see what your character. You don't get to see all my lantern light.
No, I'm letting
you-
them
no.
see your lantern light because that should be available to everyone, right?
Oh, lantern light, yeah.
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 I
That
can't. I don't think I can see his lantern light, but maybe
I-
I'm.
Well, because you can see already without it.
But if I go around the corner, like,
Then you can't see him.
I don't know, man.
Like right now, I'm on the side of the building. I can only see the side of the building, and everything else is dark.
Like, I can see, like, over here. But, like,
Yeah.
I move here, I can only see what parts of your light actually I can see from there.
Yes. So like now the whole corner's lit up, right?
Yeah.
And then I go away, and the corner's no longer lit up.
Like, I can see just a little bit of the edge, but not nearly as much.
Alright, I'll give you guys 5 by 5.
Like, if
right
I move
now.
inside, I can't see it at all.
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
5 by 5 is what you guys get to see.
Okay.
I can see 5 feet in front of me. That's great.
In the dark, well,
Yeah,
Nope.
fair.
There is a door here as soon as we walk in.
Alright. Are you guys... are you still there, Maker?
Yeah, I'm here.
Aiden.
We figured out how lanterns work. Let's go.
Alright. So you all kind of cross the threshold that's there, but approaching the house, you come upon the gated portico. The wrought iron gate has hinges on one side and a lock on the other, and it fills that whole archway. But it was already ajar, so it was easy for you guys to push through the gate. As you push through, the rusted hinges shrieked, much like the first gate that you walked through in the house. Beyond the gate, you see oil lamps hanging from the portico ceiling by chains. They sit on either side of front oaken doors. The oaken doors are slightly ajar, just like the portico gate was. And you can easily spot a grand foyer through the gap for Romero, because you still have vision, and Oscar, you can kind of like use your lamp to peek in.
Is the door locked?
It's slightly ajar.
All right, so I guess we'll just open the door.
Let's head in.
Alright, I go inside.
Do we need to? Can you open the door? Or do we just need to go in?
You just need to go in, because
Okay.
I'm watching the lighting change as you guys go in.
So what's in this room?
So upon entering the grand foyer, the first thing you see is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms hanging from the wall. And on either
Must be this
side of
thing,
the
yeah.
shield are framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats.
Looks fancy.
What's the coat of arms?
Aiden, you step up towards the shield, and as you look, you see the coat of arms is a stylized golden windmill on a red field.
The Don Quixote family.
Alright, is that all you guys do in this room?
Yeah, we gotta go get that baby.
I mean, I kind of just take note of the faces. We didn't
Okay.
see the kids' portraits up, right?
No, you don't see the kids' portraits, but glancing on the portraits, you see similar traits in the aristocrats on the wall, but their clothing
You
suggests
have that Hasbird chin.
the clothes they wear in the portraits clearly give off the idea that these are decades old.
Okay.
Alright. So ahead of you is another set of mahogany doors.
Oh,
I'm gonna
mahogany.
peek through.
Alright,
I'm guessing
to be
there
Some
should
sort
be easy
of-
to get through if the children have run away from.
yeah, the mahogany framed double doors in front of you in the grand foyer are set with panes of stained glass that you're able to peer through. All you can see really is a large fireplace and what looks like a grand main hall.
Yeah. Yet again, do the doors easily unlock?
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep going.
Alright, pushing open the double frame mahogany doors, you find yourselves in a wide hall that appears to run the width of the house. On your left is a black marble fireplace, and to your right is a sweeping red marble staircase. Mounted above the fireplace is a longsword.
Can I take the long sword?
Yeah. So, as you take the
I
longsword...
ask Oscar.
Yeah.
As you take the longsword, you look at it closely, and you see that the windmill is worked into the hilt of it, but it's mainly a decorative sword than anything else.
So it's just for show.
Mm-hmm.
How much does it weigh?
Probably about 10 pounds.
It's a light ass sword.
Can I listen up the stairs?
Uh-huh.
Actually, this is a heavy ass sword. This I swing it around and I say this weighs as much as my great club.
You listen up the stairs, but you don't hear any noise. But Aiden, what you do realize as you're walking towards the staircase to listen up is the wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. And
Seems creepy.
And then within the room, you also can see several doors that lead into other rooms along the sides.
Can I light the fireplace? Is there anything in?
There's nothing in the fireplace.
Once we get this baby back out, we should maybe ask the kids what happened to their parents and, more importantly, all of their money. Because this is a very well-to-do house. Oh, shall we go upstairs?
That's where they said the baby was. We might as well.
And then I'm up. Is that how that
Oh, I
works?
fell.
I mean, should I just bring myself to where stairs are?
Yeah.
Where are stairs?
Follow me, guys. It's over here. Just goes through these walls.
Yeah. So as you go up the staircase, you notice that the decorative paneling follows the staircase as it circles upward towards the second floor.
Do we hear the kid?
No, you still hear silence as you go up the stairwell.
Well, we gotta just keep going. He's on the third floor.
Yeah.
What else is in this room?
Looks like statues.
Yeah, there are... you find yourselves in an upper hall. Again, there are unlit oil lamps that line the walls. In front of you is a mantelpiece with a wood-framed portrait. Within the portrait, you recognize the two children that ask for your help. And behind them are two adults who are clearly their parents. Within the father's arms, you notice a swaddled baby, in which you can't help but notice the mother is looking upon it with a hint of scorn. The suits of
Why
armor.
would the artist paint that?
The suits of armor stand on either side of wooden doors along the walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors between the suits of armor are carved with dancing youths.
Cute.
Youths. Youngins. Little.
Are these like decorative armor?
Yes.
Oh. And this is more actually a question for you, Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Can I light the torches so like this room would stay lit even if I leave? Like, can you have the capabilities of doing that?
I'm trying to see if there's got to be a source of light I can put down. It's just a matter of how I do that. But yeah, like, I think they do this so you can light the oil lamps. I have to look into it.
Well, if you were to go to
Letting the oil lamps makes sense.
if you go to the number 6, can you just change it? Does it have properties within it? Because that would make sense.
No, I think that's just for me to see, like, reading-wise where it's supposed to be. Let me see if I can add an object that's a...
Try using your dynamic lighting tool.
When I highlight dynamic lighting as a layer, it just shows me where the lighting is for everybody. Like boxing where line of sight gets blocked off and what's considered a single room.
Gotcha.
So there might be... Actually, let me do this. If I draw a shape... Oh god. Nope.
Oh, it looks like you can also maybe open those doors. Because they're marked in red.
Yeah.
As I
I'm
cheat
just
looking at
drawing a
that.
bunch of shapes that are unnecessary.
Oh, I can see again.
You should be able to do that. Like in the different rooms, there should be a thing that lets you do the lighting. Adding light.
Yeah, I think I was gonna see if I can look up a token that I can give light to.
Can you just turn off hide area? Like, can you like make a specific area unhidden? Like it's lit then?
Trying to select the shapes that it built this, and it doesn't make sense how they drew these shapes to make this work. Because it looks like they just drew walls, and they drew like green lines to section them out, but it's not necessarily a single box that gets lit up, if that makes sense.
Right.
The green lights are light obstructions. You have to add light to the rooms.
Well, like I can light up this little like corner space here. Can you just like duplicate my character every place? Can we just like leave Oscars to light the rooms?
Yeah, I was gonna see if there's a token for like a torch or a light. There's gotta be. That's a guy holding one.
Yeah, light is emitted via tokens. Create a token and place it on the map.
There. And then...
I'll stick to the one corner. If you put it in the other corner, we'll see if the light gets made.
Okay, here we go. Advance emits light, and I'll say this emits 30. Does that give you guys light in that corner, this torch?
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh wait, I forgot to set it
torch?
that...
Oh.
Move this layer to token layer. And then I go through, and I need to edit it
Let
so that...
me go downstairs. Since
There.
I think I'm...
Oh,
There it
that's
is.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Now I can be like this room, and you guys still have light, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, so, yep, so you can use a little bit of your oil to light one of the lamps in this upper hall.
And I guess also keep that, like, you know, keep that token handy, because we'll be lighting some tokens as we go around.
Yeah, I'll copy paste.
Alright. But, yeah, upstairs, right? Yes.
Sounds like a good plan. Keep moving.
We didn't hear the kid, did we?
No, you don't hear
No.
anything. Let me...
Where's upstairs?
I'll bring you guys.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it bring you? No, it didn't.
Yes, I think.
One by one.
Zoom out, see what this map is. Okay, I see it.
Oh.
Yeah, so... where in my notes are these? Lots of notes, lots of notes, lots of notes. Alright.
Another suit of armor, it seems.
Yep. So you guys climb this red marble staircase all the way up to a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor sitting against one wall, draped in cobwebs.
Does it look like the other suits of armor?
No. This one's pretty different. Oscar, did you approach it?
I mean, yeah, I got close to it.
Okay. Turns out this suit of armor is actually an animated suit of armor, and it reaches out to attack you. So,
Oh, fuck.
Roll for initiative.
Oh no. As he gets reached at, can I grab him and pull him back out of its reach?
Sure.
Alright, guys, got a nat
Wow,
20
that's
for my
great.
initiative. Oh boy.
Why didn't yours show up in the turn order? Do you guys see this tracker?
See
Yeah.
the turn order.
Yes. Why didn't mine show up in... Cause I can highlight it. Unless, can you see all four of us, or is it just me you can't see?
Just you.
I rolled it. There it is.
Let me go ahead and roll this for myself.
A 3.
Oh, did that show that to all of you?
Yes.
It did.
Well, that was not a secret. How do I make this a secret roll?
If you do GM roll, doesn't it just do you?
I don't remember the formula. Is it /roll?
I think it's /GM roll. Should just roll 2.
Okay, that did work. Alright.
But, why am I not up in there?
Roll your initiative again. Maybe she can just fix the order afterwards.
It doesn't like you.
Why does
See,
it-
that
Are you
considered a
not
character?
labeled a character?
Hold on. This is
Either
weird.
that or maybe I don't have something clicked properly.
First time DM issues.
Always issues. Oh wait, and then I should sort these by... Nope, wrong way. That way. And then... Characters? I don't think it should be set anyway different than everybody else. Oh, I have his open already somewhere else. Oscar?
Am I on the thing yet?
No, but you continue to roll great initiatives.
Yeah.
For now, I can just add you in manually. So I'll just say this is Oscar. And what was your... I'll give you your first one. That's 23.
Oh, it's still like the highest.
Alright. And then change the...
Woo.
Alright, so go ahead. Eyes is attack. Although Oscar...
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the disengage action
Mm-hmm.
to get out the way with the actual guys fight, but then I will cast a vicious mockery at it. So take this.
You go through and... Can you give me Vicious Mockery again? The,
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see the flavor text.
Mocking an animated suit of armor.
Is that...
Do you have the description up or nah?
Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't put the description in it.
Okay.
But basically, I use words to make fun of it.
Okay. You deploy insults upon this animated armor, aiming for what you think are usually the ears for someone wearing a suit of armor. Unfortunately, it's animated and there's no one in the suit, and your insults just bounce off the armor, causing no damage.
Gasp.
So then it goes next. So it's Jorin's turn.
I am slightly terrified that this suit of armor is now moving unexpectedly, and I draw both my short swords and attempt to swing at it.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and roll an attack roll.
So,
All right.
so do we roll both swords at once and then damage each, I guess?
Roll 2 different hit dice. To double check,
Right.
Maker and Stryder, who wins a tie for AC?
The attacker.
The attack wins for AC.
Okay,
Yep.
so yeah. So your first short sword is able to connect with a creature, so you can roll your damage dice for 1 short sword. And you're able to do 8 piercing damage to it.
Can we
wait.
freely speak to each other? Or do we have to wait to our turn to say words?
I'm gonna say you guys can talk to each other as long as it's nothing like completely meta. Where is
Well,
this? Oh.
meta as in like I'd like Oscar to shout out to Jordan to get on his side to flank.
That's fine.
Because then
Oh.
if you moved here,
Yeah.
then Roman could go here and he'd get it, and you guys would both have advantage on your attacks.
I listen
Are
to
we
my
playing flanking?
bardy friend
Oh,
and
I wasn't doing flanking rules.
slide around.
Oh, you're not doing flanking rules?
No.
This hurts me.
So, the animated armor is up next. Was he... Can I add him to the turn order, the icon? I should be able to. I'll have to mess with that later. But anyway, so he goes next, and he aims for Jorin as Jorin just swung at him. And he rolls... that to hit.
That'll do it.
18.
Okay. Yep. So he's just gonna slam his weapon against you, and with that roll it was 18, and then he gets a +4 to hit, so that'd be a 22, and then he rolls his damage against you, which is that +2. So he does 8 total damage to you.
That looks like it hurt.
I reel back after being hit.
Oof. All right, and now it is Aiden's turn. Is that a
You're
2-hit
muted.
roll?
Oh no, magic missile just hits.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's just
that's-
straight damage.
Yep.
Okay. So with great precision, Aiden launches his magic missiles and they connect with his suit of armor, dealing...
Wait, which one does he hit with? I don't think he can cast it twice.
Is he still muted?
Sorry.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
trying to post the card for the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so your magic missiles connect and deal damage against the suit of armor. Boop. And is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, so then it is Romero's turn.
I'm gonna step in front of Oscar, and then I'm going to take a swing with my flail.
Hey, Ace of Braids.
most that I can do. Did I hit?
That does hit. So you swing your flail and come down hard on this animated armor that initially reached out for your brother, dealing a decent blow against him.
Oh, you know what? For the chat, should we saying out loud what our roles are so they know?
No, because
no.
well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as they know that we hit.
Yeah,
or
I think
miss.
it's fine.
All right.
All right, so then it is back to Oscar.
With Vicious Mockery not working, I guess I'll feel more confident fighting this thing now all my friends are surrounding it. I'm gonna scoot over, and I'll take out my trusty rapier. And
Yeah, you thrust with your rapier full of confidence, but you're able to poke the armor but not penetrate through it, and it bounces back off.
Well, I'm gonna try to Vicious Mockery it again. I know it doesn't work, but it's a cantrip.
So, you give it more hurling insults in an attempt to think that maybe what you said earlier wasn't harmful enough, but it still kind of just stares off into Jorin, ready to swing at him again when he gets the chance, completely unaffected by your words. So it's Jorin's turn.
I am, after taking a savage beating from this armor, I'm going to disengage and make my way back to the stairs, where I can maybe attempt to hit it from range.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
They're still going to attack when I disengage, or no? I don't know.
No, it won't get to attack you if you disengage.
Yeah.
and
But you
that'll-
have to use your action to disengage.
So you won't be able to
Right.
attack in the same turn. Yeah.
That's fine.
Unless you had like a bonus action you could do.
I don't think he does as a ranger.
I don't think I do right now, no.
Okay. So then the animated armor focuses up again, seeing that its original target has fled from him, turns instead to Romero, who hurt him last, and swings down at him. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay, so he slams down in an attempt to hurt you, but instead with your strong armor you're able to just push him aside. And Aiden's turn.
I'm just gonna toll the dead.
Oh, the dead.
Which is
He has
that
to make
wisdom?
a 13 wisdom save.
Okay, so it
well,
doesn't take
he does not pass because he is a suit of armor, and as old as he looks, he's not very wise. So he succumbs to the damage from Toll the Dead.
He is injured, so he takes the 9.
Okay. The armor is creaking now with its hanging on by hinges, but it's still holding on to it. Its animated form, and it's Romero's turn.
I'll swing my flail at it again.
Is
And I
that
crit.
you do? Okay. So, seeing that members of your party are so damaged, you kind of go a little bit crazy and start swinging on this animated armor, hoping to do maximum damage to it. So,
I added because it doesn't do the.
okay, yeah. So as you swing down, you just smash your flail into the head of this armor, and it falls to the ground, and you slam again and again, and the helmet is just...
Oh, never mind. It did do the. I'm dumb.
It did both of them, yeah.
It's smart.
Where was I? Oh yeah, and your flail meets the helmet and smashes it completely flat, almost like a dinner pan now. And it is most certainly dead.
All right, Romero, you got it.
Stupid armor. trying to hurt my friends.
Well, this is quite a turn of events. We still can't hear the baby.
Nope. No signs of the baby.
Is everyone
Uh,
I
okay?
think there's no baby. Or it's a dead baby at this point.
So this was just a trap.
I'm in pain.
Alright, I'll try to help you out. I'm gonna use Lay on Hands to give him 5 health back.
Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Feeling much better. Only a few scratches now.
Okay. Now that the suit of armor is gone, the animated armor, you look around the room and realize, again, there's oil lamps mounted along the panel walls, the oak paneled walls. They're carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters.
I think we'll light the oil lamps again.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll grab one of them. Any preferred corner to have it?
Well, it's attached to the wall, so wherever it is.
Alright, I'll put it here. I don't want to block, like... Yeah, let's just do it there. And it should give
And then do you
off-
guys have like if we wait like 10 minutes, I can bring up an unseen servant to maybe start poking these suits of armors for us now, so it'll attack that instead of us.
Well, we know what they look like because the ones downstairs didn't attack us, so.
They
we'll
seem
just
very
keep our
different.
distance.
All right. Well, with that, then who wants to open up the door? Whichever door we want to use.
Is there any like detail between these 3 doors?
between the 3 doors...
I think there's 4 of them, right? There was a door over here when I was chilling.
Which
yeah.
floor?
Oh,
Here on
there's-
the 11th floor?
No, there's a door here, door over here, and 2 down there.
Yeah, I was making sure if you guys went back down the stairs because I saw people go
Oh,
up the
no.
stairs. Alright, let me... The big double doors have dusty panes of stained glass set into them, and the design in the glass resembles that of windmills. The door behind it, the single door, doesn't have anything special marked onto it.
Mm-hmm.
The same can be said to the door kind of to the bottom left. Nothing of note to that one. And again, nothing for the special door. The only one that stands out are the double doors that have the glass panes for them.
Well, I mean, that's the only one separating the door. Should we do the double doors? Maybe that'll
Well-
lead us to the nursery?
Can we see through the stained glass, see what's on the other side?
Is it a baby?
The only thing that you can see through the other side are dusty cobwebs. Nothing is easily visible through the pane glass.
I don't think there's a baby up here.
Well,
All this dust, I don't think anybody's been up here for a long time.
at least not an infant.
I question those 2 children we found outside. I
No, they did not come
don't
in
know
the
that
house.
they were children.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like,
Oh,
I
mentally.
question their motives, yes.
Would we?
Don't actually question.
Are we near this? We're near the side of the house, right? Give or take, like
Kind of
yeah,
the
you're-
middle.
You're on the...
if I were to open this door, it probably leads to like a room that's on the side of the house.
It would look down to where you entered the house if you open that door.
All right, then I'm gonna try to see if I can't open up this side door. Oops, open up the side door, and see if I can't find a window to look out to see if those kids are still outside.
Okay. Opening
So
that...
does this door?
Yeah, it opens easily.
Okay.
So...
Oh.
Oh, that
Oh, this
side
is a
door. Okay.
window.
So... I thought you were talking
Hey
about
guys,
the one
party in the
below you.
closet.
So opening
Which
that, you find yourself in a storage room. Dusty shelves line the walls of this room. A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, old bars of soap on them, typical things. In the corner, you see a cobweb-covered broom leaning against the far wall.
Is it a magic broom?
I don't trust that bird.
How close are you to the broom? It looks like you're in the
you know
same
what?
space as the broom.
Wait. Because I'm cautious. Let me send out Mage Hand to go grab that broom.
Sorry, 1 second.
Did everyone just leave me?
I'm still here.
Okay, cool. We can fight this broom together.
I only take up half a space. I can just hang out in the same spot as you.
I can see like your ear kind of peeking over my shoulder. Ah! But then when my brother walks in, he takes up a hole.
He's big.
Alright, Alright, so your mage hand reaches out for it, and the broom starts to shake, and it lunges at the mage hand. So roll initiative, everybody.
Right. Don't destroy the broom. We gotta, like, tackle it.
Damn sentient brooms.
Get a flying broom.
Oh, wait. I messed up. Everyone roll it a... I don't know why it's not pulling in action maths.
That just can't handle me.
Right-click a token,
Did
add
you create,
turn.
you create your initiative again?
Yeah, it's because I keep critting. It doesn't deal with
It won't
it.
allow it. Okay, and then I need to go ahead and bring... it's on the GM layer.
And then Hops, is there a way to have the doors open so light still shines through to like multiple rooms or no?
I
don't think
saw
so.
a red line, but I can try deleting one to see what happens to it. So, like...
Oh god, the broom's giant.
Let me see.
So angry.
Oh, that's a shape. Wait. Oh, I might have doofed. I can't grab that shape again. Alright.
Oh, that worked.
It opened.
Oh, okay. So I
Nice.
can do it. Okay. So back to objects and tokens. Add a turn for this guy. And then let me go ahead and... give this guy a good old roll. Oh, to myself. And I know I have the sheet for this. There we go. So Oscar's first again.
Alright, I'm actually just gonna try to wrestle this thing to the ground because I would greatly appreciate a magic flying broom. Wait, does it fly or does it just come to life?
It just comes to life.
Oh, so it's just a normal non-flying broom?
It is a non-flying broom that does not like your presence.
Oh, that's less interesting.
Is it a menacing looking broom?
It does not have eyes.
So we got some googly eyes and glue it to it so it looks evil. But yeah, I'm gonna... Can we all, like, get in there and fight it, or how's that?
I think only one of you
Oh.
can while in the closet.
Well, I
'Cause
know...
Technically, I probably can't be in the same space as you.
Well, no,
right?
I think you can. For your race, aren't you short enough that you're allowed to occupy the same space
I
as an
can
ally?
move through a space. Can I occupy the same space? I don't know. It says I can move. I can move through any space of any creature that is of a size larger than mine. But I don't think I can occupy the same space still.
All right. Well, I'll whack with my rapier and then I'll back away. So take this broom. Ooh, that is not looking great.
It's hard to stab a broom.
All right, so you reach through to swing at the broom, but distracted by the potential that it could eventually become a flying broom for you, you kind of miss, and it swings above the broom and you miss completely.
I'm then going to back out of the room, provoking attack of opportunity if it wanted to.
Okay. It will go ahead and do that.
Damn it, Broom. I was being nice.
You just swung
And
at
it
it.
critically fails. So
Ha-ha!
as you run out of the room, it lunges forward and tries to hit you, but just falls flat on its non-existent face and takes a point of damage.
Let's lower it out here so we can all fight it at once.
Alright, so it is the Broom's turn next. So it goes ahead and moves up and attacks Jorin from where he is.
Yes. Always just leaving me out in the open.
Oh, wait, yeah, you've taken the most damage.
So,
I healed him.
it's okay.
Uh,
I was in the closet with you.
does it have advantage or should it have advantage?
It should not have advantage,
Should not.
but the 19 would still hit.
Okay, yeah. So,
The first one should. Yeah.
yeah.
That is one hefty broom.
It is
The
a hefty
13 would
Broom.
not hit you, right?
Ugh.
And then below it is the damage you take. It's all together. So
Forward bludgeoning.
so the broom lunges forward, less clumsily this time, and bonks Jorin on the head with its handle.
Ouch. Broom's thicker than it looks.
That's what she said.
And then next it is Romero's turn.
Can I occupy the same space as Jorin, or no?
I don't think you can occupy the same space. I started to Google it.
Can you, like, reach around the... Like, if you were chilling up in this... Where the pseudo armor was, can you just, like... Jab your sword through the... Around the door handle, like, just get him?
I don't know. I'm wondering.
It says
Could I
that
pull him out of the way and take his spot?
a halfling can't end its movement in the same square as another creature unless it is helpless. But he can move through other creatures.
Better saying he can do it, you can't.
So can I hit the broom from this spot here?
I'll allow it. Kind of like reaching through the doorway.
You can swing over my head.
It's a flail, so it kind of swings around. But since you're in such an awkward position, you swing around and it kind of hits the door frame as opposed to the broom, and you miss.
And I just say, Jorin, get out of the way.
And then it's
Trying.
Ian's turn.
I told the dead on it.
So, can I click this? I can. I don't know why it has
You gotta
advantage.
stop rolling.
Where do I get rid of advantage?
That's fine, it has a 4.
Yeah, so it's a 4, so it fails the wisdom save. So
But it's not injured.
it was.
right?
It bonked itself in the face.
Was.
Oh.
Trying to attack Oscar as he left. He critically failed at it and was a very clumsy broom. So yes.
Worst attack of opportunity ever.
Yeah, so Aiden reaches out and the broom, although unable to hear, can just feel the necrotic damage coming across it as it takes lots of damage from it. It's visibly shaken, but it's still sweeping.
Still sweeping the floor.
So next it is Jorin's turn.
I'm going to back the heck away.
Are you gonna disengage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
These brooms are deadly.
So it's back to Oscar's turn.
Let's try to vicious mockery this broom. And by broom, I mean dust pail. Huzzah. I guess that's an insult to it.
So you call it a dust pail, and while it would make most people feel bad, this is an animated object, and it instead stands still as if you never said a word to it.
Well, I will then just scoot back over here.
Alright, so it's the broom's turn. So it comes out here,
Embarrassed.
and not realizing who's attacked it or what, just goes directly after Romero. And makes a multi-attack. One. We'll just say those are its 2 rolls.
Alright, so it hits once.
Okay, and then deals this 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Alright.
That sucks.
And
So glad I
then
spent all the healing.
and then it's Romero's turn when you're ready.
I'm gonna smash this broomstick.
With clear precision this time and no door frame in your way, you're able to swing your flail directly into where the... What do you call the bottom of a broom?
Bristles?
I guess the bristles meet the broom handle, and you deal a final blow to it, killing off the broom.
Smash that broom to pieces.
The broom is
All
no
right.
more.
Let's hatch a plan, you guys.
You know, I'm tired of these inanimate objects beating me up pretty badly right now.
All right, so you stay behind me and Romero. All right. And then can I cast Detect Magic as a ritual?
Yes. Do you have a description for Detect Magic so I know? Oh,
Well, wait,
perfect.
as a ritual, remember that will take 10 minutes of this.
I think it's worth it.
Alright. Side note, Hops, I dumped the text for
Oh, your
Vicious
insults.
Mockery.
Alright, thank you.
So on your decision if it would affect these objects or not.
If you couldn't tell,
I looked online, it's up to DM discretion, it seems, everyone's opinion.
Oh, the monster block says immune to psychic.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Otherwise, it'd give you more leniency, but they do say they're
They say-
immune.
Alright. And then if you're taking 10 minutes to do that spell, I'm also going to just take 10 minutes to do Unseen Servant.
Can I get a heal?
Going to nurse my wounds after being smacked on the head by a broom and the animated armor.
It takes you. Wait, are you doing this as a ritual as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes.
Alright, so do you want a token for that?
The Unseen Servant? No, it's unseen.
Well, it says
Do we have any more healing?
it's a,
I don't have any spells for healing.
I thought, okay.
Oh, well then I guess I'll just die next time we get into a fight.
You guys want to, do you want to take a little rest up here on this balcony while they're doing
An
their
hour-long
rituals?
rest?
Yeah, just hang out for an hour.
I could have sworn someone else had healing, but whatever. If I had known that, I wouldn't have used all my lay on hands points.
Well,
They were
yeah,
needed.
Well, just stay behind us this time. We'll have my Unseen Servant go start fighting these guys.
Can they fight? Oh, it does
Yeah.
have stats.
What, does it?
It
It
can
can't
attack.
attack, but it does have stats too, like for AC and
Yeah.
hit
I mean, we don't
points.
need it to attack. We just need it to be there for the other things to start attacking it as we're like, haha.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you guys take a short rest here and use your hit dice if you so choose.
Yes.
Can I use my Arcane Recovery?
Yeah, because you're only doing your ritual spell in that time, so.
There's Unseen Servant.
Yeah.
So I'm back up to 2 slots.
Okay.
Are we doing a short rest?
I suppose we're doing the short rest, then casting these rituals.
At the end, yeah. Unseen servant's not concentration.
No,
If-
it says that if the servant were to hit 0, the spell ends, and then if it were to move more than 60 feet away from you, it ends.
Well, I'm just saying, so instead of like waiting 10 minutes before our short rest is over casting him, if I wait 20 minutes, can I cast 2 of them?
I'll only allow you 1.
All right.
For now,
Everybody
just
gets 1.
just for management.
Best short rest ever.
First short rest ever.
Oh no. Wow. 2 opposite scales. One with a
It's whatever.
nat 10, nat 1.
Why is my hit dice a D4?
Let's say your, your
Yeah,
hit
that
dice should be a
doesn't look
D4.
Yeah, I had to go
Oh.
to the cog and change my hit dice
Yeah.
to make it work.
Oh. It's a little bit better.
There. Whenever you guys are ready to scoot on through the house some more.
So what you
Alright.
said, this would be the window we could look out and see the kids, possibly?
Not.
If there was a window?
I thought you meant.
Oscar, stay behind us.
Well, I'll go, unseen servant. Open that door.
Which the unopened door?
Yeah, that one down
The
there.
one to the bottom of us.
Okay, so he opens that door, and you all can see into it. I'll go ahead and get rid of the.
Door.
I accidentally made the shape really small, so it's hard for me to grab now. I don't.
Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
So that's open now. So what you see in there is lots of dust and cobwebs, elegantly in an elegantly appointed bedroom.
Nope, not going in there.
But there's a window right here. Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, there's a door.
What
Oscar, please
what,
stay behind us.
what is that thing?
What is that thing?
Yeah, is that a baby? And you just didn't have a baby token? It's not super horrifying?
I grab Oscar and pull him behind me.
This bedroom is one that clearly belonged to the nursemaid by looking at the decorations and the things that belonged in it. And the room is still haunted by the specter of the nursemaid.
Well, on the bright side, she can hear my vicious mockery, hopefully.
Yes. So as soon as the unseen servant opened the door and went in, she targeted the unseen servant. So you guys roll initiative.
That is slightly horrifying. Oof.
I don't want another flying broom flyer. I don't want another fight. Crashed.
Alright, did they update your
Did we
initiative?
level up yet?
Did we level up?
Did not mind, but I'll take the higher one.
Okay.
It changed mine.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
some
mine
reason
updated.
his isn't working. Romero, did you re-roll your initiative yet? Or is this the new one? This
I
is-
did 10.
Okay.
This is my new one.
And then I gotta roll the specters.
Oscar, it seems this house is more trouble than we thought it would be.
Yeah, I'm starting to think those kids are lying to us.
I mean, at the very least, they were right about monsters.
In the basement!
Don't
Yeah,
even
it's
wanna
not a
know
very
what's been in
friendly
the
house.
basement. I'm starting to think they knew what was in here when we came in.
Alright, first up is Jorin in this combat.
Well, since I can not really see into the room to what's happening so far, other than the horrified looks on my friends' faces, I'm going to just draw my bow and wait to see if I can see any targets of opportunity.
You hold your
So you're
attack up.
holding... Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So next is Romero.
I guess I'll move up to it and try to smack it.
Okay.
Oh, did my unseen servant survive the onslaught?
Well, she hasn't attacked yet, so should your unseen servant have a turn? Or...
Do you want to just pop him on my turn? I don't know what he'll necessarily do, but...
Okay. So, Romero, you can say that, like, she's focused the unseen servant right now. Because that's what she saw upon opening the door. So yeah, Romero, you swing your flail and is able to connect to her, yeah.
It's surprising I didn't realize basic flails could hit ghosts.
Yeah, so unsure of how your attack would connect. It does seem to connect, but it's not as effective as you expected, but it definitely does do some damage to her. So then it is her turn. Let me scroll up to your servant's health pool.
All, like, 10 of them?
It has 1 hit point.
Oh, it has 1. It's got 10 HP, or 10 AC.
Yeah.
One hit point, okay.
Alright, so she goes ahead and she swings to try to drain the life out of your unseen servant, not realizing he's not real.
That'll hit.
Yep, so she hits with a 15 and does he have a constitution? It doesn't matter. He's dead, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so your unseen servant just evaporates away into nothing. And then it is Oscar's turn.
I'm gonna just pop my head out and just look at her and be like, "The position has already been filled!" Vicious mockery.
Position has already been filled.
Yeah. That 1 psychic damage if you fail the DC save.
I don't know. How do I get rid of the advantage? What did I do that everyone has
I think
advantage?
it's probably toggled, just like ours can be toggled on always on or...
Character sheets? The monster's character sheets are a little different. I'll look into it again later. But, anyway. Yeah, so she is unable to save from your vicious mockery, and she's confused at you shouting at her. Confused so much that she takes a little bit of damage from that.
And then I think I might just scoot over into this corner out of the way and allow people to maybe get in and hide behind like a bed.
Okay, so it's Aiden's turn now.
Let's see what's going on in this room. Alright. And then... Toll dead.
Okay.
Oh, dead.
So she is able to save from your Toll the Dead. So even though she hears the ringing of death in her ears, she's already dead and ignores the effects from it.
Alright, and then I'll move here.
Okay, so it's back to Jorin.
I'm terrified being out in this hallway by myself after the previous events, and will work my way into the room with everyone else. And then try and shoot this specter with an arrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so that definitely hits. So your arrow is able to make its mark. And
Yes.
again is able
Arrow sticking out of a specter.
Yeah, the arrow sticks, but she wails out in some pain, but not as much as you'd expect from her for as hard as it looks like it hit her. So now it is Romero's turn.
Die, ghost.
You shout
Die again.
You shout die ghost, and you swing your flail at her, and it definitely connects with her. The blow definitely hits its mark and does damage. She's, at this point, starting to look like she's taking a beating, but she's still standing. So it's her turn, and she aims at, she did not care for being mocked by Oscar and moves through. Oops.
She was through the bed. It was supposed to protect me.
It's a ghost.
Spectre.
And goes ahead and goes after
Do I get an
Oscar.
attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I'll give you one.
Hey!
You, seeing her target and point at Oscar as her next potential target, you go in and you put in all your protective duties to protect your sibling. And as she tries to flee away from you, you swing down and she screams in a wail and disappears from your eyes.
Ooh.
Thanks, brother.
You alright?
Yeah. I think those kids might have been lying to us. I go and I look out this window to see if we can still see those brats.
Kids.
The two are still waiting outside.
Does this window open?
No, it's an old and decrepit house. It's kind of like sealed shut from no one maintaining the home.
All right. Can we just break the window open?
At least that didn't come to life.
Is there anything in this, like, case or whatever? This, like,
So what you're at is an empty wardrobe.
it's
But
just empty.
yeah, but next
There's
to
no
it,
lions or witches in there.
next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries.
Like right here.
Yes.
Do I see anything in it? Just looks like a dusty old mirror.
It is a mirror. Make a perception check.
Ooh.
You see evil you.
Oh no!
As you inspect the mirror, you look at it, and you don't see anything odd about it, just that it's definitely ornately carved.
You look into the mirror and see your reflection.
Yeah,
Try looking
otherwise...
into the mirror. There's this guy blocking your sight, and then you realize it's just you. But yeah, can we
Anything else
can we
around the
break-
room that seems out of place?
I mean...
For a room with a specter?
No, you just see the end tables. The mirror is the thing that stands out the most about the room, but there's also there's the adjoining room in there that you can... There's the double doors with panes of stained glass to the left of you. Peering through those, you see what just looks like a balcony, and then you still have the adjoining room, but you can't see anything through that door.
Hops, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking back on the painting of the two kids, were their clothing also period dated?
No. What you saw them in matched the painting pretty closely as far as time period.
Okay. And then so back to my question: can I break open this window and yell at those kids?
You can try breaking the window. You can make a strength check.
Yeah, strength.
Why don't you ask your brother to open the window, try and break the window open?
You punch the
Do
window.
things on my own.
You punch the window and realize that windows are a lot harder to break than you remember.
Oscar, why don't you go out on the balcony and shout at them?
Is there a balcony here?
You're standing next to the windows that
To the-
are out the balcony. These
I look
doors.
over at these double doors next to me.
Yeah, through the panes of glass, you can see that it leads out to a balcony.
I awkwardly open the door and go through.
Yeah, and you can see the two children waiting outside the front entrance that you left them at.
Can you open the door for us sightline wise?
Yeah.
I don't want to go out there, but I don't want to.
Not see
Be
them.
in the dark.
Well, yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
I'll shout down to the kids like, "Hey, there's like a bunch of ghosts in this place. Do you know about this?"
The girl shouts back. She's like, I mean, we ran away a while ago. I would just please deal with the monster. We just want to go home.
Wait,
How long was a while ago?
I mean, we don't know where our parents are. There's the monster in the basement. We haven't seen our brother. I've lost track of time.
Hops, is there like a rock or like a stone or something along like up on here I could pick up?
Yeah. There's some
Oscar, you're not
debris.
thinking of throwing rocks at children, are you?
No, I'm thinking of throwing rocks at ghosts, and I throw a rock at the ghost children. I'm hoping this will work.
Make a dexterity check. You already know. Given the height advantage, you assume it's pretty easy to nail one of the kids in the head, but instead the rock falls just short of them and at their feet. The girl looks up at you. She's like, we're not trying to play games. Can you help us?
Are you ghosts?
This
What?
place is terrifying.
Why do you think we're not there?
Hmm.
From the looks of it, you haven't been in here in decades.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
How are you still children?
You see what you see?
What?
Are you gonna
What?
really stand here all day and just yell at us kids? We just needed help. We just asked for
I
strong
almost got killed
adventures.
by a broom.
A broom? Are
Your
you?
broom tried to kill me.
I didn't have
does
a
your
broom. I don't have toy
Does your
brooms.
house have like an off switch?
Do houses come with off switches?
What's a switch?
Switches exist. Don't worry.
The Nintendo Switch?
Like a stick?
Well, do you kids have any like health potions you could toss up to us?
we don't have anything.
Damn it! How? You're such a wealthy family.
I told you I don't know where my parents are.
All right. Well, is there food in the kitchen?
There should be, but you're nowhere near the kitchen.
Where's the kitchen?
On the first floor.
Is there another rock on the ground?
There's no more rocks. There's no more loose debris for you to throw at children.
It's not throwing at children. I'm throwing at ghosts. Guess I'll go back in, but I'll look through this window real quick.
Going
Yeah.
back
What
inside.
you see what looks like a nursery.
Ah! And I'll just open this door blindly.
I'm going to stand back from the door as far as possible. Because I don't trust any door that Oscar goes through.
That is fair.
Oscar, you really should stay behind us.
But this time I found the baby.
Well,
Yes,
if
but-
the baby attacks you, you'll be dead.
So,
Nice.
upon entering the room, you find a crib covered with a hanging black shroud.
See, you found a black
Uh,
shroud, not a baby.
Mage hand.
So you use your mage hand to lift the shroud, and nothing jumps out of the crib.
I peer into the crib.
You see a tightly wrapped, baby-sized bundle lying in the crib.
Mage hand.
I shout into the room and ask Oscar how things are going.
Tell you in a moment. Could be very good, could be very grim.
Right. So using mage hand, you unwrap the bundle and find nothing in it.
Oh. What? I got potato babies up in here.
Oh, thank
then I
goodness
just
you weren't killed.
I just like walk over to the crib and just start like rummaging through the stuff. See if any babies fall out.
No babies fall out of this crib.
Well, I don't. Third floor, baby crib, no baby.
Well, if
I
there's
don't
no baby,
think
at least maybe there's no monster in the basement either. That those lying kids keep telling us about.
Is there anything else in this room?
Again, the only thing that seems to stand out is the mirror.
Alright, well, I'm gonna just kind of compose myself in front of this mirror between the kids and the babies and stuff. I gotta gather my thoughts and make sure my tunic's all readjusted and such. Looking
Is there
good for the rest
magic
of
in
the
this room,
house.
Kate?
Oh, you did do detect magic. Sorry, I forgot about that. The magic you detected was well, the specter would have given off magic, right? Or
I
no?
suppose.
Yeah,
Maybe?
that would have been the only magic you detected. Yeah. But Oscar ran into the room. Or Oscar sent a servant into the room before I remembered that you did that.
Okay.
I don't know if you can blame that one on me.
It lasted up to 10 minutes.
Okay. That was my bad. But yeah, so as you're composing yourself in front of the mirror, you also notice the carvings around it. Make a perception check.
Perception. I'm looking good, and nothing else is important, apparently.
Yeah, nothing's standing out to you other than how good your tunic looks today.
Very nice. Oh, we should explore the rest of the house.
Out of game. There's probably some kind of like secret portal into the baby something or other in that mirror.
No metagame. Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking too.
That's why I said out of game, left it alone.
Alright, Romero,
Secret-
lead the way.
Secret portal into the baby?
Okay. I say we go into this room to the bottom here, and I
The
step
bottom
into
room?
this room.
Oh, what you find in there is a bathroom.
There's a bathroom in here. Does anyone need to go?
In the corner, you see a plunger.
Oh no!
Yeah, so the bathroom's a pretty dark room with a wooden tub that has clawed feet. There's a small iron stove with a kettle resting on top of it, and a barrel under a spigot in the along the wall. Yep, that's pretty much all you see in the room.
Wait, why would they put the bathroom on the 3rd floor?
Maybe every floor has a bathroom, and I mean, we didn't really search the other floors.
We really just came up the steps looking for a baby.
Yeah.
I back into the hallway, and then I go into the northern room.
Okay.
Follow Romero into the room.
So you find yourselves in if I can scroll, the Master Suite.
Next dungeon.
Master Suite. Yeah, so the outside of these double doors had stained glass set into them, which had glass that resembled windmills, much like the coat of arms you saw on the first floor. The room is dusty and cobweb-filled, with burgundy drapes covering the windows. Within the room, you see a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils. There's a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood-framed mirror and jewelry box, and a padded chair. On the floor is a rotting tiger skin rug in front of the fireplace. Above the fireplace is a dust-covered portrait of the parents that you saw in the previous portrait.
Those kids are definitely dead.
Yeah. And then Jorin, in that area that you're in, it's a web-filled parlor that contains a table and 2 chairs. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and a matching jug.
Guys, this place is pretty gross.
Yeah. Bit of a fixer-upper, though. I'll check out the jewelry box and stuff over here.
Okay. The jewelry box on the vanity is made of silver with gold filigree. It contains 3 gold rings and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant.
Alright, I'm pocketing that.
Mm-hmm. You can pocket it all.
Cool. Do you want me to add that, or do you have that to get added into my inventory?
I think you have to add that. I don't see any quick clicks that I can do for you. At least
Add to your
Okay.
treasure list, I guess. We have those in our bio sections.
In the bio section, there's a treasure list?
Not the big bio section at the top, but the one on the actual sheet.
Yeah, okay, I see. Do you have the text for that? Can you just copy and paste that in there, Kate? Or
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Cool,
So
cool, thanks.
Oscar treasure paste. Did that save? I guess you can look at yours and see if
Yeah.
it's there. Okay.
Yep, it's there. Cool, cool. Then we'll just divvy that up later.
Alright. Yeah. So anything else you guys look at amongst these rooms? Oh, and there's also a door across from the foot of the bed that Jorin is standing in front of.
Oh, really?
I sit in the padded chair.
In the corner. You getting cozy on the dusty furniture?
I just wanted to try it out.
Hey, Oscar, here's another door for you to go through.
There's multiple doors over here. Which door do you particularly want? There's also the wardrobe stuff.
Just leave it up to you.
Is this the door back here?
Where,
It's
Aiden?
just this one, right?
No,
No,
there's
there's one
two.
there's-
Yeah. One through the parlor
What's-
that Jorin's near, and then one that's like across from the foot of the bed.
Wait, what's this little tiny thing? Little tiny door?
Oh, that is a tiny door. Do you want to look at it?
Yeah, let's look at the tiny door.
Alright, it is a dumbwaiter. And next to it is a button on the wall.
Oh, gotta push the button.
You push the button,
Well, I have to push the
but
button.
you don't hear anything.
You push the button and roll initiative.
Is the dumb waiter like on our level?
No.
Okay. Is there anything in the closets of interest?
Closets? Which... Oh, there are two empty wardrobes.
Oh, they're just empty.
Mhm.
All right, then let's open up this door right here.
Alright, opening up that door, you find an empty dust-choked closet. But nothing of importance in it.
All right. Then open up in this door.
That door reveals another balcony for you to look through.
Are there more kids to yell at?
They're not on this side of the house. This is the opposite side of the house.
I go outside for a breath of fresh air after this dusty, cobweb-filled house.
Yeah, go for it. There's a thick fog surrounding you guys, but otherwise, you're A-okay.
All right. I guess we can keep.
I hate this place.
on.
I mean, I think we've seen everything up here, right? So I guess
Yeah.
we'll check this, the second floor, or...
Go.
Well, wait a second.
There's-
Is there anything?
There's some kind of baby somewhere, maybe.
I mean, we don't hear anything up here, right? In any of the rooms?
No.
Is there a thing here? I asked in game, not out of game.
Thing where? In the
There's
hallway?
enough room for a room here.
What, the bathroom?
Seeing there's...
No,
It seems like there should be something here, but there's nothing you can
Yeah.
find.
Yeah, is there like a hidden?
I'll take
Can I
a look
knock on this
around
wall?
with Oscar around
Knocking on the
mirror
wall.
that no one's been able to find anything.
It sounds more hollow than you'd expect if it was an exterior wall.
I'll try first. I'll try to just like give it a good shove.
The
break my
wall.
way in.
The wall does not react to you shoving it.
Brother, come here. You're a little stronger than I am.
What's up? You want me to...
I think there's a fake wall over here.
I give it a push.
The wall does not react to your push.
Does it seem like it's fake?
It's a real wall, but pushing up against it, you can tell that there might be a room or something of that sorts behind it.
This seems to be a real wall, but there's something behind it. Maybe there's a doorway we could open?
Can I search around the mirror for a possible doorway?
Make a perception check.
Oh, is that what that?
We are terrible.
That's what I figured it was. I figured it was the mirror.
Does anyone want to help him?
Can I give him an advantage?
Helping him
Aiden.
will.
Yeah.
Aiden, you're a smart cookie. Why don't you try to open this here mirror?
But Jorin, on first inspection, you also notice that you look great today, minus all the dust and cobwebs, and a couple of scars from brooms and armors.
Stupid broom.
So yeah, Aiden, are you gonna do a perception check as well?
I did before. Are we just gonna keep rolling perception?
I said someone can help someone, but I didn't know who was the one being helped to get the advantage.
Oh. Well, who's the best?
I
Who's
think
got
it's
the
you,
highest
Aiden.
perception?
Because you had the highest passive when I last checked. Alright. So this time, helping each other all inspect the mirror, since you all have a feeling there's something behind this wall. The first thing that Aiden notices is that in the carvings around the mirror, where it initially looks like ivies and berries, it's actually eyeballs among the berries.
Yeah.
And then
Eyeballs through the berries.
and then beyond that, there's a secret door that's actually hidden behind the mirror. What do you guys do with it?
We leave it alone.
Tell
Open it.
Oscar there's another door for him to walk through.
I pull the mirror off the wall and put it on the bed.
Okay. Yep, so the secret door is not a secret anymore. It's fully exposed.
Do we walk in it? Oh. Stairs.
The door does push open easily, so that's perfect for It pushes open easily to reveal a cobweb-filled wooden staircase leading up to the attic.
Pop my head in just to look. Whoa. So, a whole stairwell in here.
Yeah, I guess we'll go up.
Okay. So that
I don't know.
Follow my compatriots
Okay.
into the stairwell.
You take us.
Yeah,
Yes.
grab us and bring us
Hop.
someplace, Hops.
Ooh.
Wow,
It's the perfect shape
Wait.
for 4 people. Sorry, that is like oddly satisfying.
Alright, I guess I'll open up this door.
Yes, so that door opens just as easily as the last.
You don't lock your hidden doors.
No, because they're hidden. And then peeking
Okay.
through, you see it is
More doors.
a bare hall choked with plenty of dust and cobwebs.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, is that a door on the side here?
It looks like
What?
there's 6 doorways in here.
Why are there so many doors in this place?
Unless this is a window.
They are... All the thicker ones are doors. That thinner one near Aiden is a window.
Well, what do we see through the window?
Through the window, you just see part of the roof for part of the house and then the ground. There's no more additional house through that window.
Okay. So what do you guys think?
We gotta open one of them.
Yeah, I guess just start trying doors, and I step through this one.
That one you can't.
Get back out.
That door, you try it, but you notice that there's a large padlock on it.
It's locked. Very obviously, which I wish I had known before I mystically saw what was inside.
Just-
So, I'll just head down this hall and try this door.
Okay. So
Wait.
going.
It's locked doesn't mean we
Maybe-
can't try to get in
I
it.
haven't learned your lesson to ask if there's locks on doors before going through them still.
If there is a symbol on the door, like the one has the dot, then it's locked.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So
So I
that-
go in this door.
Going through that door, you find yourself in a spare bedroom. It's filled with cobwebs, much like the master bedroom was. It only contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, an empty wardrobe, and a small iron stove.
This is where they kept the ugly children.
I check this small empty wardrobe.
It is empty.
It's an empty wardrobe, guys.
Alright, well, I guess we'll go through this
Can
next
try.
door.
I'm gonna try and smash the very old-looking padlock on the outside of this door.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Don't have anything else to do. Wait, where's strength check?
Just strength.
Just the button.
Alright.
Eat that lock.
So, so you swing at the lock as hard as you possibly can, and although it looks pretty rusted and old, it still withstands your attack.
It's one hell of a lock.
With a natural 20?
I don't do crits.
Natural 20
on...
is applied to skills.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you crit on a skill?
Do it very well, accidentally.
That's what you call getting extra credit on an exam. but yeah, so you don't get
One heck of
hurt.
a lock, guys.
You don't get hurt trying to break the padlock, but the padlock does not budge.
Alright, well. I guess we're in this room with rocks? No, these are tarps.
Yes. So you find yourself in a storage room. It's a dusty chamber packed with everything covered in these white tarps. You can make underneath various types of furniture like chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like.
I'm gonna stand out
Don't
of the
touch
room
any
for
of
a
it.
moment. I'll conjure Mage Hand and just kind of like look to my comrades like, can I touch it with Mage Hand?
I'm gonna back away slowly.
And I'll just start Mage Handing this one, this one.
Yeah, underneath each of
This
these is all what you expect underneath, all various types of furniture that you'd expect. But underneath one of these sheets, you find an unlocked wooden trunk. That seems different than the other furniture stored in this room.
Is it the square one?
Yeah, it's the square one.
I'm gonna try to open it with the Mage Hand.
Okay. It opens easily. It's not locked. And peering into it, you see the skeletal remains of what looks like the family's nursemaid. It's wrapped up in a tattered bedsheet and stained with dried blood.
Is this the ghost that attacked us?
Yes.
Would appear so.
Can I
Well-
inspect the body?
Make a medicine check or a wisdom check. Alright,
Man, my rolls are terrible.
looking at it, all you can see is that it has the blood on it, and she clearly died from blood loss.
And you said the thing was unlocked, right?
It was just
Apparently
covered with
nobody
a white
cared
sheet.
that we found this.
Where is the body in here? Here?
It's
In
in
this
the
chest.
the square one towards the bottom. Yeah, where he clicked.
And what are these other sheets?
Underneath was just typical furniture you would put in the attic when you don't need it.
Okay. And what's this?
That is just another window.
We go back out in the hallway. Just
Should we
wait by
do something
yourself.
about that body?
Anything with the stove?
There's nothing
We already
significant
killed it
about the
again.
stove other than it leads out to like a chimney.
Can I see whether or not she was killed here or like hidden here?
From what you see around you, there's no signs of blood that could have meant it occurred here. It just looks like she was wrapped up and brought up here.
So what do you think? Should we leave her here or take her? I guess we're just gonna leave her. All right. Bye, matron.
Wait, we were looking for a key, right? Should we have searched her?
Oh.
Yeah,
That might have been smart.
Yeah, when Aiden looked at the remains, he didn't see anything other than, the dead body. There's nothing else on it.
Alright, then I'm gonna go into this room.
Delete the lighting there. Put it back here. Alright. In that room, you find yourself in another spare
I don't trust
bedroom.
that creepy doll in the corner.
In this one, it is pretty similar to that of the first spare bedroom you went into, except this one has a writing desk with a stool and a rocking chair in it. There's a smiling yellow doll in a lacy yellow dress sitting in a northern window box with cobwebs draping over it like a wedding veil.
Go mage hand that thing onto the ground.
The doll falls and doesn't react.
Good.
Check this here wardrobe. That's probably empty.
It is also empty, yeah.
Is there a letter on this desk?
No. It just had spare paper on it.
Can I steal the paper?
Since-
Sure, you can steal the paper. I'll say that there were 3 blank sheets.
Is there anything in the nightstand, Jorin?
I'll look through the nightstand for anything.
Nope.
It's an exciting nightstand. Very
I'm
sturdy.
gonna cast Find Key.
Description, please, and the.
I guess, is that all the...
That's everything in the attic, I believe. They have access to right now.
Bye, heart attack.
Does it look like, can I peer through this window? Is there another window? Like, if I were to break through this window and be outside on the roof, is there another window on the side of the building that could get us into this locked room?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can look, but you see that it's just a wall from what you can see outside the window.
So we'll need to find a key to this room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we'll leave the attic. There doesn't seem to be much here but a body.
Yeah, I mean, we did rush up here.
Let's try to bring your character. Okay, there he is.
Ah.
Teleporting. So you're back in the nursemaid room.
And then I guess just run to the other staircase.
So that'll take you guys to. Oh jeez. Okay. This is fine.
No, where am I?
Ah! I guess scrolls.
Scroll down.
Okay, down. Oh. Guess we got these.
Well, we haven't searched anywhere.
Should we just open both doors at the same? Oh wait, is
At the
this door
same
right
time.
here?
Do you think that's a door?
That is a door by the staircase.
Let's go this one first, I guess.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can we see through the other doors? Like they're stained glass like the other ones?
Let me check.
I guess doesn't matter. My friend appears to have barreled through the door already.
No, it doesn't look like they have any pane windows through them like the other doors. Let me go ahead and do that for you guys. Alright, so yes. So Oscar finds himself in an undecorated bedroom with a pair of beds that are straw stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is just an empty footlocker, and you see servants' uniforms hanging from hooks in a closet that's slightly ajar on the side of the room.
Is this? Oh, I see. Okay. Is this another bellhop thing?
Yes. Do you push the button?
Yes.
This time you can hear a very faint ringing noise of a bell.
That was just a call. Or no, it should lift things up too, right?
You see, if you open it, you see a rope. So it's as you can tell, or as far as you can tell, it's a manual dumbwaiter.
Okay. Still got mage hand. Might as well just try to mage hand and manually pull up the bell waiter.
All right. You can pull it up, and all you see is a
Dead baby.
It's a wooden elevator box attached to a simple rope and pulley mechanism.
Is there anything in the box?
Nope, it is empty. And the size of the stone shaft that has the box is about 2 feet wide.
Can I have mage hand pull the box up past the opening so I can look down the shaft?
Sure.
So
if you stick your head in and look down, you see just dark. Like it goes pretty far down. You're on the second floor, or well, I guess you can kind of make out what looks like the ground, but it's pretty dark in there. It's not lit well.
All right. Well, we can always come back to it.
Okay.
Now,
Do you have your
is
mage
this
hand
thing-
hold that up, or you just like drop it?
Yeah, I bumped my head out of the way and I'm like, all right, mage hand, just drop it.
Okay. You hear it hit the first floor with a thud as it just falls down.
And then this little thing, is that anything? Between the two beds?
It just looks like a... wait. Let me double check the description before I... Yeah, it just looks like something sticking out of the wall, but not something you can interact with.
Okay.
But yeah, the double pane doors in the hall where Aiden and Romero are, they don't have any paneling to them to peek through.
Aiden, peek through this door, see what's inside.
Can I sneakily open this door?
You can push it open slightly if you so choose.
Alright, what do I see?
Alright, Aiden, what you see is a library.
It's a bunch of books, Romero.
Do you think they would hide a key in a library?
I don't know, I feel those books will come to life and attack us.
Everything else has so far.
Worth a try. We might at least get a date on that house.
Yeah, I guess maybe we find some information.
Alright, guys, open that shit up.
Alright.
Okay, so you find yourself in a library as you walk in. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the southern wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the higher shelves.
I'll check the desk.
The desk has an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit sitting on top of it, as well as 4 blank sheets of parchment and a wooden seal bearing the family insignia of the windmill.
Is there anything in the drawers?
The desk drawer is empty except for an iron key.
I take the
Hey!
key. I found a key. Does anyone want any of this letter writing stuff? I don't really do that.
I'll take it.
We'll grab up the seal and just grab the whole lot of them, especially the seal.
Alright, so who's carrying that?
I'll take it.
All right,
Can I like figure out the seal? There's no
Windmill?
identifying information.
1 sec. Let me just dump this all on your character sheet under treasure. The seal is the windmill that you've been seeing as the family crest throughout the house. Or were you asking like how to use the seal?
Oh, bearing the Durst family's insignias. Now we have the name.
Is there anything interesting on any of these books?
The bookshelves hold hundreds of tomes. From what you can see, just glancing at it, there's topics ranging anywhere from history to warfare to alchemy. There are also several other shelves that have first edition collected works of poetry and fiction.
Oh wow.
Do any of these books stand out as being like very much worth something?
You take a look at the books, glancing over their spines to see if one stands out the most. In general, they do look pretty fancy, but give me a perception check.
Got some dust in my eyes.
The first edition books really distract you from noticing anything else on the bookshelf.
I'm gonna look around, see if anything looks less dusty than the rest of it, like it's been disturbed.
I'll let you roll with advantage since Oscar. You can eliminate wherever Oscar was looking. Look at other books.
He's looking at all the knee-high books.
All right. You didn't need the advantage, but so as you're looking at the bookshelf, since you see Oscar rubbing his eyes and clearly unable to see a lot of the books, you notice that there's one book that stands out the most. It's covered with a red binding, but it has a completely blank spine where the rest have titles to them.
Let's see. Hey, Oscar, you should see this book over here.
What is it?
I don't know. This one looks funny. It doesn't have a title.
All right, well, see if there's titles on the front of it. Pull it out.
The other one out.
It's too high for me to reach.
I walk over to it, put my hand towards it, and then cast Mage Hand.
Pulling on the book releases a switch in the bookcase.
Oh, sweet Nintendo Switch.
You're dead now.
And there's a room that opens up on that side.
Is that another body in a treasure chest?
Yeah. But as you let go of the book, the door begins to shut again.
Oh.
Oops.
We need at least one person on the outside.
Let's use that mage hand to hold on to it.
Yeah, I'll keep the mage hand holding onto that book, and we'll go inside.
Okay, so who goes into the room first? I guess Oscar.
Oscar.
Always Oscar.
Within this room, you see several bookshelves packed with tomes describing fiend summoning rituals and the necromantic rituals of a cult called the Priests of Osibus. The rituals are bogus.
The windmill.
Hold on.
Bogus?
I read too fast. Look.
I can just tell from a glance these are fake.
These are some
Fake
bogus-ass
rituals.
You can read any of the books, and I'll say, since I doofed a little, even just glancing quickly at them, being the mage user you are, you have like vicious mockery and you're used to spells. You can tell that the rituals are actually bogus.
So because I know how to insult people, I know that these
you do
books
psychic
aren't
damage, so
legit.
you've studied a lot of stuff. There's a heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet against the back wall. Its lid is half closed.
My mage hand is holding up the books. I go check it out.
Alright, as you get closer, you realize sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor. The skeleton seems to belong to a human who triggered a poison dart trap, as 3 darts are stuck in the dead adventurer's armor and ribcage.
Ah, duly noted.
Clutched in the skeleton's left hand is a letter bearing the seal of Strahd von Zarvik. So then...
Of these Arix?
So, can you guys
Oh.
see this? Yeah. So
Yes.
that is what you see. And that's one thing he's holding in his left hand, which the adventurer clearly tried to get from the chest. And on the other side is a letter. Apparently I already had it open. Just gotta pull it up. Did I have it open? I have too many things open. It's okay. I'll get to it. Can you hear the rabbit now being loud?
Yes.
A little bit.
Alright. Can you guys see this?
Nope.
No?
No, just the crest.
Oh, I will give this to... Alright, check your journal, Oscar.
My journal, my bio?
I'm trying to see where it puts it for you, because it says that I put it in your journal.
It should be the same section as his bio stuff, but it will probably be underneath of all of our stuff.
Oh yeah, right. When you're in my bio stuff, you... What about the attributes and ability? Nope, that's definitely not it.
No, not in your character sheet section. Click on the actual like journal tab at the top right, next to where the chat would be.
Oh, I see it. The handout.
Mm-hmm. So you can go ahead and read it to
okay.
the rest of the party.
The Strahd's letter.
Or I guess you could leave when you're ready to leave the room. You could read it to them. But before you leave, do you want to look in the chest at all?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to open it from the side of it, so if any darts fly out, I'm not directly in line of the darts.
Okay. As you step aside to it and slowly lift up the lid of the chest, it looks like the previous adventurer had completely taken care of the poison dart trap, and it's no longer active. Inside, you're able to find 3 blank books with black leather covers, spell scrolls for Bless, Protection from Poison, and Spiritual Weapon, the deed to the house, the deed to a windmill, and a signed will.
Dibs, all of them. I mean, the spells I might, give, but the deed to windmills and houses, heck yeah.
Alright, so I will paste that in your treasures. And if you have
This job's already paying off.
Congratulations, you're king of the dead people.
If you want to look at what the deeds and stuff say on them, I can give you a little bit more description on that.
Well, now
Alright.
Oscar can give up his adventuring ways.
Become a windmill miller.
What
A
you always wanted
windmiller?
to be.
A windmiller?
A
Is that what they're
windmiller.
called? A windmiller?
It is half correct.
Alright, but yeah, that's what you find in the chest, and nothing else stands out in this room.
Alright, I'll come back over to you and I'll actually hand you over to the paper that was given to me. Like,
The-
what do you make of this?
The letter?
Yeah,
Okay, and then I'll also give it to... So...
I just posted it in the chat.
Oh, okay. It also works. Roll 20, come on.
This letter popped up.
Yeah, I also gave it to Maker.
So what do you think of the letter?
Well, it says that he tortured people in the dungeon and bled people on the hidden altar, but those rituals were fake, right?
No, the rituals may have been fake, but the deaths were real.
Hmm.
Did you want to read it out loud for our two party members
Oh, sure.
and the viewers?
It says, and I quote, "My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path of immortality. However many souls you have bled in your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in the earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent, who abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness, I think not. I much prefer you as you are, your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarovic." End quote.
End quote.
But on the bright side, I'm pretty sure that was the dead guy. So there's an opening.
I don't know that was the dead guy.
Yeah,
The
isn't,
dead-
Doesn't seem. What did he seem very wretched?
the dead body.
if he was the dead guy, wouldn't he have known that his own chest was trapped?
Hmm.
I don't think the dead guy in there was the one, bleeding souls on his hidden altar in this place.
Then
It
who
would
was
seem.
Then who was the dead guy?
The last idiot those kids tricked into this house.
Yeah, those kids are assholes. But you found that key, right?
Yeah, I have a key. Do we just want to go straight upstairs, or do we
Yeah,
want
let's go
to...
running upstairs.
Well, we didn't
Well,
check
it
out
could
any
be-
of the other house.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't
Alright.
you just find like a bunch of hidden loot in there?
Yeah, I mean, I now own this place, but I guess we can check out the rest of this.
This
Well,
place
you have
is
a
mine.
deed. It doesn't mean you own it.
Can I check out the alchemy book before we go?
Who's going to contest me? The
Yeah.
dead guy?
Looking at the alchemy book, it's something that you'd expect in traditional studies, but it's nothing revolutionary. But the books are free for your taking.
Alright, I'll steal that one.
Okay.
Oh, I also have some spells I can probably give to you later.
Excellent.
Free spells.
So that nothing attacked us for about 20 minutes. So I assume we're all about to die. So,
Now, all the deaths was on the third floor. First and
Okay.
second floor were easy levels.
just in preparation, I want to cast that.
Okay.
False life.
Does your sheet have a place for you to put that? Like that
Yeah,
extra?
you should have temporary health.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna step through this door.
Alright, so going through those doors, you find yourself in what looks like a conservatory. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which it has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. On the far side of the room from you, you see a harpsichord with a bench rest. Near the fireplace, near the harpsichord. Oh, wait. Instruments. I think Jorin might be sitting on the harpsichord. My bad. And then near the fire.
That's a chair.
No, that's a chair. Wait, where's.
No, I think it's right here. It's right here.
No,
It's a
but
harp,
then
yeah.
it also mentioned. Oh, I made it sound like the harpsichord and harp are two different items in the description.
Well, the harpsichord, maybe that's the piano.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it has the bench. But then, around the room are alabaster figurines of Wildress dancers on the mantelpiece of the fireplace.
Can I inspect the harpsichord?
Yeah, it looks like a typical instrument. It looks like it hasn't been used in ages, though.
Well, there's only one way to
Can we
find
play
out.
the harpsichord?
Yeah, do you mind if I give a crack at it? Do you got it?
You guys can go ahead and make performance checks.
I mean, maybe one of you guys can do the harpsichord and the other one can do the harp.
Hmm.
We got multiples. I mean, we can
Okay.
both sit here and play like.
I'll take the harp.
All right.
Okay. What about Action? You go ahead and. All right. So you two, even though you haven't rehearsed before, you two play in perfect harmony on these instruments. At first, they sound awful since they're pretty old and dusty and cobwebbed, but you're able to warm them up and fill the room full of music.
Well, Oscar, I guess your new house has a pretty decent music room.
Aiden, while you're kind of like near the fireplace, you kind of notice that the figurines standing on the mantelpiece are, instead of being just typical well-dressed dancers, they're actually well-dressed skeletons.
What, like tiny skeletons?
Mm-hmm. They're like decorating the mantelpiece of the fireplace.
What sort of creatures are they?
Statues of skeletons.
People skeletons?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like they were real skeletons.
That's baby
No,
skeleton.
from the
That's
distance,
fun.
they just look like dancers. But as you approach, you realize they're actually skeletons.
Oh. Is there anything around this fireplace?
Other than the statues, no.
Well, shall we go on to the next room?
Yeah, do we want to check out the first floor or just head up?
I'm more interested in the locked door now.
Plus, we got to leave out the first door, ideally.
Yeah, we gotta go back there
Fair
anyway at some
enough.
point.
Alright, so you guys are just gonna go all the way up the staircase to
Yeah.
the attic?
Yes, just carry us
Well,
all the
like-
way to the attic.
No, we'd like to be brought to the second floor, then to the third floor, then to the attic. I gotta find it again.
Just scroll up? Yep.
Alright. Romero's not a subtle guy. He just unlocks the door and flings it open.
Okay. So, yep. So you go ahead and open the locked door and remove the padlock to reveal.
There's bodies in here.
Yep. This room contains a bricked-up window flanked by two dusty, wood-framed beds sized for children. Close to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides, and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons, wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed animal that you recognize.
Damn it, those kids lied to us. They said they weren't ghosts. They were ghosts.
It seems you
They
were
never-
right, Oscar.
I don't remember them claiming they weren't ghosts.
Thought
They didn't tell us anything.
we were outside yelling at them.
You
Up on the balcony.
you tried to throw a rock at them and failed miserably.
You can't blame
That's 'cause they were
ghosts for what
ghosts.
they're doing.
You can't hit a rock with a ghost.
It's really hard to hit anything with a ghost.
So do you guys look around at anything in the room?
I would definitely search the room of the dead children who we told us to come into the house.
Oh, I definitely want to try to look through the window of this little miniature house that my brother would be looking through of the actual house and see if I could see him. You know, creepy shit like that happens.
Yeah, so as you mess around with the dollhouse and their various belongings, you see the ghosts of Rose and Thorn appear in the room. The girl gets very upset. Why are you touching our stuff?
How did you get in here?
In here, this is where we died.
So you knew you were ghosts.
We asked you about that.
Asked us when. I've never met you guys in my life.
You're the ones that told us to come in the house.
Why would we do that? This house is awful.
You told us to come in here to look for your little brother.
I mean, I know there's the baby, but we would never do that.
Well, we apologize for disturbing you, and we'll be on our way.
Do you know about some monster in a basement?
Yeah. Our parents locked us in this attic to protect us from the monster, but they never came back.
That's awful.
Yeah, we starved up here.
That's slightly poor survival skills on your part.
Oscar.
There's a window.
It's bricked up.
Is the window bricked up?
Yes, the window's bricked up.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
Oh yeah, Oscar, you were looking at the dollhouse, right?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
All right. Nope. That one.
Should have stuck with nature.
You see it is it looks like an exact replica of the house you're in, but otherwise you don't notice anything special about it.
So do you want us to, like, do something to free your souls? Should we?
I mean, like,
Give
can
you a
you not
proper
leave
burial?
us? We've been alone this whole time.
Like,
Wait, so you
take-
want to be alone?
Like,
No, I
How
don't
long
want
have you
you
been
guys
here?
to leave.
wait. What if we just take your bones with us? You guys can come with us to our adventures, and live outside of just this room. Doesn't that sound better than trapping us in here? Huh? Huh?
What?
I mean,
I'm just in the back, like, what? Oscar.
Can I persuade these ghosts to come with us instead of us dying here?
They don't seem malicious.
Have you listened to their words?
What else is in this room? A chest?
These two
Yeah, toy chest.
obviously aren't the
Are you-
ones that were outside.
Can I go to the toy chest and say, do you guys want us to play with you for a bit and then we'll go?
sorry, I can't get over. Oh my goodness. All right, let me. You look at the toy chest and you see that's full of stuffed animals and toys, but nothing of note. And then you hear the little boy kind of whimper out, and Rose goes like, "I mean, like, we've been alone for so long. We know you're just gonna play and then leave us all behind."
We can take you with us.
You're a ghost. You can kind of go wherever you want.
If we can go wherever we want, I need to double check a rule.
We'll just have to take the bodies with us. Dump them to this dollhouse, or wrap up some straps around it and just carry it along.
Oh my god.
He's just saying that to everyone else in the party. We're all just kind of looking at him like, I don't know if this is the right way of handling this. Shut up, Meg.
Wait, am I Meg?
Apparently, that's what the chat just said.
I don't know if I like Chet at the moment.
Oscar, make a charisma saving throw.
A charisma saving throw?
Alright,
Wait, that's just charisma, right?
Oh, wait.
yeah, just flat charisma save.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. Even better.
Even better.
Natural.
Alright,
20.
you feel as though one of the ghosts is trying to also inhabit your body, but you're able to fight it off.
Hey, get out of here.
Rose just goes again. She's like, you said we could go with you. You said we were ghosts and we could go anywhere.
So you want to be in my body? That's weird. You're too young. Gotta be at least this tall to ride this ride.
Whoa, Oscar! More info than I needed. How tall did you make the height anyway?
Just slightly taller than the girl, I guess. just enough to insult her.
All right.
Plus, with halflings being a thing, it's hard to gauge that.
I didn't realize you were into halflings, Oscar. Jorin, watch out.
I back away from Oscar slowly.
Oscar, make an intimidation check. Or flat charisma.
I'm just charismating these guys. Should I persuasion or charisma?
Intimidation or charisma.
Go intimidation.
Okay. Yeah, so you telling her that she's not old enough to join the party, she takes it pretty harshly and she grumbles. She's like, fine, we'll wait up here, and if you want to take our bones, then take them with you.
Alright. And we'll give you guys a nice burial.
What are you gonna do with the bones?
I don't know. I guess I'll just grab one of those bed sheets and just put the bones into the...
You're gonna hobo carry the dead remains of 2 children.
Yes? I mean, when you put it like that, it's...
do you carry them?
I'm just making sure that I've got the imagery right. Okay.
I tell him to get a second bed sheet and not mix up.
The 2 kids.
Oh, good point. Good point. Well... Hops, can you move the token for a moment? Because I'm pretty sure those bones are, like, embracing themselves. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to separate the two, but I think we got this.
I think you can handle it.
Alright.
Bones connect.
But then before you guys leave, oh wait, no, there's that.
Yeah, I guess for reals. I guess Oscar just wants some children bones in his backpack.
Not in his backpack, in his hobo packs.
I don't want the bones. I just don't want to be haunted by ghosts.
Taking the bones.
Before you leave, Rose goes, so are you gonna go deal with that monster? Is that what you're doing next?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, what do you know about this monster?
I know he lives in the basement. She points to the dollhouse and says, there's a secret door in the attic to be able to get into there.
From the attic to the basement?
Aren't we in the attic?
Yes.
Can you show us where it is?
Yeah, do you guys want to come and watch? Maybe fight the beast with us? That'll be fun. You guys have nothing to lose.
You said we couldn't possess you. How are we even going to go with you?
You just come along. You can leave the room. You're ghosts.
They say that she's like, I'd rather just stay here since you're taking our bones with you, and we'll just wait here with you guys. We'll just wait here. But she
because that worked out so well the first time.
She rolls her eyes. She points out again that through the dollhouse, you go through the storage room that's nearby, and through there's a secret entrance to a small spiral staircase.
The ones with all the tarps?
Yeah.
Guess we search this room for an entrance to a small spiral staircase.
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
Yeah,
that's...
Is this Mario? Alright. Taking that staircase, the narrow spiral staircase made of creaky wood is contained within a 5-foot wide shaft of mortared stone. It starts in the attic and ascends 50 feet to the dungeon level.
Big house.
Yeah, it passes through the lower
it's
levels
a dungeon now?
as it makes its descent. Yep. Thick cobwebs fill the shaft and reduce visibility in the staircase to 5 feet.
Ah, fucking spider webs everywhere.
That's why I always send Oscar first.
Okay. And then you guys end up in... Oh, wait. I need your icons.
I mean, we keep saying you guys keep sending me first, but yet I've taken no damage.
Copy you guys. Copy you. Into
Ooh, whole new area.
Oh no, I can't see.
Yeah, I gotta find the entrance
Up or
first.
down?
Oh man, this is
Oh.
a big dungeon.
Paste.
Oh, is it? Oh, extra place.
Yep. And you find yourselves in... I know I have this open. The dungeon level access. The wooden spiral staircase from the attic ends here. A narrow tunnel stretches southward, branching east and west. As soon as you get to the bottom of the stairs, you hear an eerie, incessant chant echoing throughout. It's impossible to gauge where the sound is coming from. Did you guys want to call it here since it just hit 11:30?
This seems like a good place to call it.
Yeah.
So
Entered a dungeon, got a pocket full of bones.
they're not in your pocket. I hope not, at least.
Or did we ever get the
Just
kids' names?
Pockets overflowing. Thorn and Rose.
look at you paying so much attention. You've been yelling at the kids this whole time. What are their names, by the way?
Well, at least we didn't have to fight them.
The halfling is empathetic to small things.
Hops, would we have had to fight them?
Not that I believe.
Damn it!
What? Don't hurt the kids.
No, I wasn't. All talking to them. I'm like, I'll avoid the conflict this way. It'd be great.
That's meta. You're fine.
I just can you redraw your icon next week to just have bones overflowing out of its pockets?
Just 2 giant hobo bags with bones sticking out.
Maybe we can communicate to the kids now. Be like, hey, bring out their skull. Like, hey, what's going on with this room?
Oh my god,
So-
are you gonna
Why?
York? You're gonna York the dead kids' bodies?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No,
Hey,
Tim,
children,
like-
you've
crap
never
Jordan
been here
can't
before.
Figure out. Do you know how to?
Like the Dark Tower where he carries around the lady's jawbone and talks to him.
So you're like, hey kids, I know you were locked up in an attic and starved to death, but where am I right now?
Yeah.
At least
look
some
on the bright side
adventuring
of that.
advice, you children who have no experience and also died way younger than I did.
Who were told
But
to
they wanna
stay out of the
see-
basement.
They want to see the world. What's the worst that's going to happen to them now?
Oh my god. They haven't been through enough, apparently.
Yeah, these 2 children that starved to death. Locked.
I'm still
down.
wondering how long
An
until
attic.
Oscar dies.
Somehow it's gonna be
Never if
Jorin
Romero has
and
anything to
I
do
Romero.
with that.
was super close.
I mean, he's just walking right past both of us to open all the doors.
I push the button.
Like, I'm just here.
I pull up the dumbwaiter. It's empty. I drop it. It breaks. I'm good.
I like how he walks into a closet with a deadly broom, and I'm the one that gets whacked.
He walks away and it falls over.
He walks away, it falls over, whacks me upside the head. He touches this enchanted armor, and then he runs away, and it whacks me upside the head.
You just can't be near Oscar.
This is why I've stood far away from Oscar since those 2 encounters. As any room he goes into, I back away. Hasn't gone well for me.
Alright. Yeah, let me take the stream down.